I was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois, in the United States. Our house, our apartment, was on Hyde Park Boulevard near the Museum of Science and Industry, which is an incredible museum. And it certainly must have influenced me over the years that I lived there. My father was a lawyer. My mother was a housewife. I didn't like being a child. I could say I almost hated it. I didn't like the idea of not being in charge of things and of being, being a child. I didn't like that. Let's see. You usually ask questions about what did you first think you might be professionally? And I thought of that in relation to myself, and the answer is almost everything. I would, any little thing that I came across would spark some desire to do that as a life career. So just as an example, my father was a lawyer, and so for many, many years I thought, oh, that'd be great, I'll be a lawyer. I took a course in physics in high school, and that led me to believe that I was going to be a physicist. I came back on a bus or train with a Jewish rabbi, and we had a nice talk. And at the end, when I got off the bus or train, I thought I'd be a rabbi. At one stage in my life, I thought I'd be an architect. That would have been the most insane thing in the history of the world, because I have virtually no spatial ability whatsoever. My friends and colleagues all say, if you follow Lou Goldberg, turn the opposite way if you want to get to the same place he is going. I was an undergraduate student at Harvard University, and at that time I was entertaining all these various possibilities, and I realized I probably wasn't smart enough to be a physicist, so that didn't last really too long. By the time I was a junior in college, I still hadn't decided really what I wanted to do. And I thought to myself, well, there's this thing called psychology, and it supposedly is based on the study of people. And wouldn't knowing a lot about people be useful no matter what you eventually ended up being, a real estate broker or whatever? It would be really cool to know a lot about people. So I applied to graduate schools in psychology, not realizing at the time, of course, that that's not really the way to learn about people necessarily. But anyway, that's, as an undergraduate, whatever that was, what is that, 70 years ago or so.
Wow.